I'm here on presenting AB 1215, deals with electronic vehicle registration.
Yes, okay, that's file item 22, members, AB 1215. Please proceed.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to thank the Chair, Ms. Evans, for really working with me and her staff, working with us to get some amendments, and I want to start by accepting as authors' amendments the changes that are referenced in page 7 of your analysis.
Okay, that'd be all of them, correct?
All of them, correct.
All right, thank you very much. Go ahead.
Hook, line, and sinker, all of them. This bill is intended to move us forward into the 21st century. Today, fewer than 40% of new cars are registered electronically, and the remaining vehicles use a cumbersome and time-intensive paper process. This legislation requires that new vehicle dealerships register all cars through what's called the Electronic Vehicle Registration Program, or EVR, beginning July 1, 2012. The bill also provides a first-in-the-nation consumer protection that discloses on a vehicle critical information. The legislation requires new and used car dealers to obtain a vehicle's title history report from the National Motor Vehicle Title Information System, what's known as NMVIDIS, which is administered by the Department of Justice. If a used vehicle has a quote, junk or salvage title, a warning sticker will be used to inform the consumers of this information. Such consumer protection is fitting, particularly during a time in which vehicles across the Midwest are being affected by massive flooding, and we've had an issue generally about knowing what is and isn't a salvaged vehicle. Additionally, the bill provides a significant benefit to law enforcement, as fewer vehicles will be driving without license plates, and the state will save upwards of $9 million. Consequently, lines at local DMV offices will be shortened. I want to repeat that one, DMV lines will be shortened. We forged a great alliance in support of this bill and have worked with some diverse interests. The Consumers for Auto Reliability and Safety and the California New Car Dealers Association are all here in support of the bill, and I ask for your aye vote.
All right, thank you very much. Let's hear from the witnesses in support. Yes, sir.
Madam Chair, Mr. Vice Chair, and members, Brian Moss with the California New Car Dealers Association. We're in strong support of this measure, and as the author stated, we've been working diligently with a very diverse group of stakeholders to try and bring two principal benefits to California. One is to move into the 21st century and require electronic registration of vehicles for all new car dealers and any car that they sell, new or used. Only about half the dealers participate in an optional program today, and that underutilization is costing resources that can be better devoted by DMV to something else, which is why the DMV is actively interested in this bill becoming law. And then the second piece that Mr. Blumenfield mentioned is also critical, and that's identifying when a vehicle has been tagged as a salvage or junk or total loss vehicle pursuant to a federally mandated database that all insurance companies, all DMVs are required to report to. And those facts are important because this is the only database where, by federal law, insurance companies are required to report that information. By getting that information into the hands of consumers and identifying vehicles that are tagged as such, it will allow consumers to understand exactly what they're buying when they visit a dealer's lot. And we think that's an effective disclosure, and that's why we're supporting the bill and urge you to vote aye today.
Madam Chair, members, Bill Doring, representing the Independent Automobile Dealers Association. We represent the used cars, and like Mr. Moss says, we're very much in full disclosure to let the people know if that vehicle has been damaged in any manner. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, members, Rosemary Shahan, President of Consumers for Auto Reliability and Safety, and I gratefully appreciate the work that your staff did and your leadership in bringing these parties together, and we're really happy to be able to support this bill, and we're especially appreciative of the provision regarding the National Motor Vehicle Title Information System. And we just note for the record that it has a lot of law enforcement support from the international law enforcement community. And I've heard from members in the law enforcement community we've been working with for years to make this national database successful, and they're thrilled that California is considering this.
Thank you. Madam Chair and members, Pat Moran with Aaron Reed and Associates representing AutoNation, as well as the California Association of Highway Patrolmen and the Peace Officers Research Association of California. It's a good bill. It'll be very helpful to law enforcement in California, and we encourage your aye vote. Thank you.
Madam Chair, members, Crystal Jack on behalf of CarMax, also in support.